took an online course last week where the instructor shared something that really stuck with me. DSD. Do something different. The class was about entrepreneurship, but honestly, that DSD strategy applies to so many parts of life, especially weight loss. If we keep making the same choices, we keep living the same results. And I know that's not what any of us want. The old habits that got us here won't be the ones that get us where we want to go. So today, I'm challenging you to DSD your way through Weight Watchers and your weight loss journey. DSD. Do something different. When I joined Weight Watchers, I wasn't looking for another quick fix. I was ready to build a lifestyle I could actually live with. And that one shift made all the difference. Now, after 16 weeks, I've lost 31.4 pounds. And more importantly, I feel like I've finally found something sustainable. And that's exactly what I want for you too. Hi there, I'm Krista, and welcome to the Hot Air Balloon Project, where we focus on letting go of the things weighing us down, both literally and figuratively, so we can soar towards the life we've always envisioned. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 default habits that might be slowing your progress more than you realize, and 3 ways you can DSD your way to real lasting change. Swap number 1. Stop labeling it cheating, start tracking it, and moving on. Nothing can derail your progress or your mindset faster than labeling something a cheat day. Whether it's something we planned or something that just happened, the word cheat carries a lot of weight. When we say we had a cheat meal or a cheat day, we're telling ourselves that we did something wrong, like cheating on a test or cheating in a relationship. And we all know the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. And that is not the energy we want to bring into a journey that's supposed to be about building a better life. Now, here's the truth. You're not cheating when you enjoy a big meal or eat more points than you planned. You didn't undo all your progress. You didn't fail your journey. You simply went off plan for a moment. And guess what? That's real life. Instead of labeling it as cheating, let's call it what it really is. Maybe you ate more points than you planned or used more of your weekly points than you intended. And when that happens, the best thing you can do is track it. Track everything honestly in the app and own it. That small act of accountability helps you move forward without guilt and without shame. Because if you're anything like me, in the past, that guilt and shame would have probably made you throw up your hands and say forget it, and just keep eating the way you always did. But we're DSDing. We're doing something different now. We're breaking those patterns. We track it, we own it, and we move on. Maybe we eat a little lighter the next day. Maybe we make moving our bodies a priority, but no guilt, no self-punishment. Tomorrow is a new day. Swap number 2. Stop setting end goals. Start building a lifelong journey. Now, this may be a little controversial, and you might not agree with me at first, but hear me out. I think it's time we stop setting end goals with a finish line attached. Maybe when you first signed up for Weight Watchers, you had a big event or a vacation coming up, and losing weight for that made total sense at the time. But then what? If we really want lasting change, we need to rethink about the idea of losing weight for a wedding or getting ready for summer. Because what we're actually doing here is learning how to have a better relationship with food. We're learning how to make better choices for our bodies. And that kind of learning doesn't happen in just a few months. It's the kind of learning that lasts a lifetime. Even the idea of a goal weight feels really strange to me now. How do we pick one number and expect to stay there forever? Like life won't change? Like we won't change? And honestly, by setting an end goal, aren't we just really turning this into another diet instead of a true lifestyle change? Because once we hit that magic number, then what? Do we go back to our old ways, the habits that got us stuck in the first place? If we're going to DSD, do something different, then we have to let go of the end dates. We have to stop chasing deadlines and start building a lifelong journey. One with ups and downs, and one where we celebrate the small wins along the way, like every 5 pounds lost, every mindset shift, every new habit that sticks, because that's real progress, and it's the kind of success that actually lasts. Swap number 3. Stop relying on willpower. start building habits that stick. Have you ever thought, I just don't have the willpower to do this? Or maybe you start something new, you're really enthusiastic at first, and then you abandon it just as quickly. We tend to blame ourselves for not having enough willpower. But here's the truth. You don't need more willpower. You need better systems, better habits, and small environmental changes that support the life you actually want. One of my favorite quotes is by F.M. Alexander. People do not decide their futures. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their futures. And that's just as true on a weight loss journey as it is anywhere else in life. We don't need more motivation to get us to where we want to go. We need to take a serious look at what habits are shaping our future selves and which ones are quietly derailing us. Take me, for example. Before Weight Watchers, I had a habit of marking the end of a workday with a glass of wine. It wasn't really about the wine. It was about the routine. It became a way to signal work is done. But it wasn't a habit that supported the life I was trying to build. Now, do I still enjoy cocktail hour every once in a while? Absolutely. But now, if I decide to participate, I'll have a 1-ounce vodka soda, not a 9-ounce glass of wine. And on days I decide not to drink, I'll go for a walk instead, still marking the end of my workday, but in a way that supports my goals. It's not about having the willpower to fight every craving or old habit. It's about creating a life where better choices feel natural, not forced. And that's how we DSD, do something different. We stop trying to power through with willpower. We start building habits that support the life we're creating, one small choice at a time. So here's the heart of it all. If we truly want the life we've always envisioned, we can't keep doing what we've always done. We can't cling to old habits, the old default settings, and somehow expect new results. Doing something different is where the change happens. It's where the magic happens. Sure, growth and change can feel scary at times, but scary doesn't mean bad. Scary often means that we're about to level up into something better. And if you need someone cheering you on while you create your version of that better life, you're in the right place. Make sure you hit subscribe because I will always be here to encourage you along the way. And if you're wondering what's helped me DSD my way through this journey, some of the small tools, habits, and resources that made a huge difference for me, I've linked them below. Build the life you deserve. We got this, my friend. See you soon. No, let's start all over. Blah.